This is Dissecting the Market. I'm James, and I'm back with the news that DSGT are looking to open 2 factories in the US. If you're one of my regular viewers, you'll know who DSGT and Imperium Motors are. But if you're new to this channel, I did a video on DSGT about 5 or 6 weeks ago now when we first got in, about 50-ish cents, something like that, 55 cents, around that sort of mark. And I've had so much request to do follow-ups on DSGT that I've kind of made a little series out of it, and I'm just covering all the latest news and stuff like that comes out on DSGT. So if you don't know who DSGT are, you're probably best to have a look at my previous videos on them. The first one I did was about 5 weeks ago, and that kind of explains who they are and what they do, a little bit about their vehicle, and it shows you around the company a little bit. So it might be worth just watching that little 5-10 minute video before watching this, just to bring you up to speed on who they are. I'll leave a link in the description below to that video. So if you're in DSGT, I'm sure you've seen your share price shoot up today, and maybe you're wondering why. There's a PR release from the company earlier today, and I thought I'd just run over it with you. It's titled DSG Global Enters Negotiations for US Manufacturing and Assembly Facility for its electric vehicle products. So we touched on this before in previous videos, but DSGT have also looked into basically buying the vehicles in parts and putting them together in the US. There's various benefits for doing it that way, but it's something I thought was going to be probably quite a way off. But as usual with these guys, it seems they're pushing through quite quickly with this stuff. The article continues, DSG Global is in active negotiations for multiple US manufacturing and assembly facilities for the company's expanding electric vehicle product lineup. We are vigorously pursuing plans to open our first 2 US facilities to assemble our electric vehicles, commented Bob Silza, CEO of DSGT. We are also working on setting up dealership partnerships across the US in preparation for the launch of EV sales. Opening our first US manufacturing and assembly facility will be a major milestone for the company. Assembling vehicles in America creates needed jobs and assures our customers the great quality expected from our products, added William J. Rex, president of the EV Bus and Motorhome division. So when I did my deep dive into this company, I initially said that I thought this would make great sense for the buses and vans because shipping them from China would be really expensive, and obviously having that made in America stamp is probably quite a good thing for local government contracts and stuff like that. I didn't think it made great sense doing that right now for the car products, basically because it's so cheap to produce in China and the price they're getting them for and are able to sell them for is already really cheap. So I couldn't see the benefit of them bringing that into the US. Maybe later on when they can scale up and make them in mass, but at the moment I just thought that for the buses and vans it made a lot of sense to do it that way. And obviously seeing that the guy answering this question is the president of the Bus and Motorhome division, it seems like my assumptions are probably correct. Having founded Rexel Industries, a once publicly traded manufacturer of RV and distributor of buses, coaches and chassis imported from Asia, Rex has been involved in vehicle manufacturing and sales since 1987. He has served as president of established industries, including Thor West, a subsidiary of Thor Industries, which manufactures small shuttle buses, and president of BYD Coach, Bus and Truck. Silsa also commented, one of the opportunities we are targeting is in Olympia, Washington, less than 200 miles from our corporate headquarters. In addition to Washington State business-friendly tax codes, this facility will provide further benefits as it is located on the Nisqually Indian Tribe Reservation. Michael Mason, the tribe's Indian Economic Development Manager, stated, "We are excited about the possibility of establishing DSGT's assembly plants on our property. Not only do we have a strategic location near a major interstate highway and a ready workforce, we very importantly also are a US General Service Administration contractor, which means that we can assist in helping DSG Global sell EV buses, trucks and other vehicles through the GSA program to the federal government. The Indian tribe has working relationships with the Department of Defense and Joint Base Lewis McChord, which is located next to the reservation. Working with the Nisqually and neighbouring tribes, we also will be able to pursue grant opportunities that would help us to further accelerate our growth plans. Property located on tribal lands is subject to special rules for accelerated depreciation, potentially providing long-term cost savings. There are additional benefits available in the form of direct tax credits related to the hiring of tribe members on tribal land. Referred to as Indian Employment Credit, employers may gain a tax credit for employer expenses towards the first $20,000 of wages or healthcare benefits paid to an employee who is also a tribe member. DSGT is also exploring a potential manufacturing and assembly facility with active negotiations underway in the Midwest. So as I said earlier, they seem to be pushing through with this stuff really quickly, which is brilliant to see. And the fact that they could probably save up to $20,000 per employee by employing tribal members on tribal land is just really clever and shrewd, especially as this would give them access to the GSA program so they can provide federal vehicles. So overall, another very positive PR. As I said when we first got in this stock, it's going to be a bumpy ride. It's a penny stock on the OTC. They're always bumpy, but we do seem to be getting a good stream of steady PR coming through with lots of good ideas, I think, and thinking outside the box and that kind of stuff. So lots of the kind of stuff I'm looking for when I'm investing in a company. If you found this video helpful, please remember to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.